Come on, is it number one? Yes. We're in again. And there we go. We have got number 3. $5.20s. Who doesn't want $5.20s in a session? Hi guys, I'm at Baden Hall Fisheries. I've been given the chance to fish a lake that probably most of you don't know much about, if anything at all, or even knew that it existed. I'm on Duck Pond. Now, the reason you probably wouldn't have heard of it is because it only opened in 2024 for fishing. You can have up to 5 anglers booking on for a group session bookings only. The banks are pretty flat all the way around, and you can bivvy up where you like. You can book on 3 nights at a time. I think it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday's the quiet one when you get a bit of rest. I've been given the chance to fish it, and where I am at the moment is the social shed on there, where you can all meet up, have a chat, have a drink, and hopefully talk about the fish that you've caught or the one that got away. So today I'm going to be trying to do my best to show you guys a few of the fish that's in here. I don't know much about the water. I don't know how big they are. Now, I've been told there's 60 plus fish. I think there's nothing in it but carp, and there's 62 carp. But as I say, I don't know about the average size. Hopefully, being low stock, they'll be fairly decent, but who knows. But we're going to give it a go. I've been given the opportunity to fish it on my own, 3 days, so I don't have to worry about anybody else casting in my swim. But then again, if you're on a group booking, you're all obviously got to know each other, and it'll be happy days, and there's plenty of space around here. I've had to walk around just, and there's loads of swims. You know, there's loads of places where you can get your bivvy, and I can't wait to get set up. So what I'm going to do now, rather than chat rubbish for the next 10 minutes, is get my gear sorted, get it down to the swim, and figure out how I'm going to approach the swim that I'm in. I've got a few ideas, but best laid plans, they never come to plan, do they? They never work out. But what we'll try to do is give it a go, and we'll see how we get on. So I'll catch up with you guys when I get into the swim later. Cheers. The last of the rods in. Right, so left hand rod, PVA bag with your pill rig and a little pop-up. Right hand rod, Ronnie rig, again pop up obviously on a Ronnie rig. Now what we're trying to do at the minute is just pinch a bite. So I'm not put any freebies in other than what's in the PVA bag, and for the next 2 hours going to try to pinch a bite. If that doesn't work, then we'll try to get some bait in and get them on the feed. Now I've checked the weather, and although it's dry at the minute, there's a bit of cloud coming in, and it's basically going to throw it down. So I don't know how that's going to pan out, whether it might help things or I don't know. We'll soon see. I mean, I've seen a couple show, but nothing too much, but anything's better than nothing. So I've chose to get where I've got, because in what you would call a bit of a bay area, I've seen 2 just tails coming out the water. So trying to locate 62 fish in over an acre and a half of water, you know, it's not obviously impossible, but it does make it a little bit harder. So we've got to do what we can to catch a fish. So first of all, we're trying to get on them, and I think there's a few in the swim. So now it's just a waiting game. We're all sorted, and fingers crossed, them rods will go soon, and say if they don't go in the next 2 hours, then we'll start to change our mind. I might even change for bottom bait, but as I say, we'll see how things go.
We're in. Nearly took the rod in that, so I think it's a decent fish. He's trying to get me in a snag. Oh, no, get out. No, he knows where the snags are. He's trying to get in there. No, come on, away. Trying to get it out of there. It's the lilies down the edge. Oh, it's a common carp. It's the first fish. Ow, getting stung. There it is. It's ready to come in. See if we can get it first time. Oh no. There we go. Come on. Don't come off now. Don't come off. Come away. Is it ready? Oh no. It's weird near the tip of the rod. Oh, it's ready now. It's ready. Come on, is it number one? Yes. That's a nice common as well. I'll take that. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me very well because the wind is blowing a gale at the minute, but we have the first fish of the session, and it's a nice one as well. We have a nice common carp. Let's swing around. Lift you up. Let's get you up. There we go. First one of the session, £21. It's a pretty good start. I'm happy with that. It's the first day, and to be honest, the way it was looking, I didn't think I was going to get one. Weather took a change, and I just wasn't happy with it. The fish showing down the other end. I think I picked the right spot, but it turns out I managed to get one out. Right, I'm going to get it back, get out this rain, and try to get another one. Happy days. Morning guys, it is nearly 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for about an hour and there's nothing really showing. The reason I tucked away in the bivvy is because it is raining, and it's been raining all night. It's not stopped since we had the fish yesterday. To be fair, I was quite chuffed with that, for the first one at least anyway. Now I'm going to leave the rods in for the next 2-3 hours, see if we can see any fish showing over the baited areas. If not, after a couple of hours I'll bring them in. I'll get them rebaited and get some bait back out. I'm going to also get cleaned up myself and get ready for the day. It's forecast to start raining around 11-12 o'clock, and then it's going to be quite overcast then today and tomorrow. I've actually got 2 nights left yet, so there's still time to get another fish on the bank. So fingers crossed can bring you another fish before the end. I was quite surprised I got the one when I did, because the conditions looked good. And then, to be honest, even though sometimes rain brings the fish on, it didn't seem like it was going to do that at all. They stopped showing, and I was thinking, oh no, that's going to be it until it starts raining. But then it just rattled off, and it nearly took me bloody rod in. And yeah, as you've seen it, happy days. So I'm going to get myself some breakfast, get myself cleaned up, and then once I'm sorted, maybe get the rods back out in a couple of hours time, a few hours time, and then hopefully we can get some more fish on the bank. Catch up with you soon. Finally, the rain has eased up. 8-10 hours constant rain, it's absolutely threw it down. Now what I have noticed, the water level has come up by about 3 inches, and I don't know much about the lake regarding the fish. Apparently there's 60 plus fish, so there's not many in it, but as in water levels I thought it'd be pretty steady. But I have noticed it's come up about 3 or 4 inches overnight. I'm dead surprised. But then yesterday it was looking a little bit low, so what I think it is, this level is its natural level. As you can see, a few markings where it's been round the edge where it has dropped, and then it's come back to where it should be. I'm not too sure why it drops and why it goes up, but anyway, that's a question for later. The rods are still in. I haven't brought them in yet. I haven't even had any breakfast yet. I've just been trying to stretch my legs because it stopped raining. But what I will do is bring them in another hour if I don't get anything, and then we'll go through some rigs and we'll see what we've been using. Yesterday, to get that fish that I did get, I changed the rig. At first I was on a Ronnie rig on one and a little withy pool on the other, so they were both on a pop-up. So I ended up changing for a semi-stiff rig and bottom bait, and as soon as I did that, within about half an hour I managed to get a take, but I lost that, and it didn't feel like a carp. I'm going to ask the question, is it a barbel? Because it felt like a barbel or a tension. I don't think there'd be any tension here, but I know on the complex there is a couple of barbel knocking about. So I'm going to ask them, is there any barbel in here? Because I think that if there is, then I lost one. And if there's only 1 or 2 in here, it'd be a bit sickening if I lost one, to be honest. I'd have been quite chuffed with that. But I did manage a couple of hours later to get the 21 pound common carp, which was stunning, to be honest. It's pre-spawning, so it's quite a big belly, and that's probably why it was 20. It's probably be about 17, I would say, if or post-spawning. I was really happy with that. It's just a shame I couldn't get another one, but then the weather changed it, and it's changed again now. I'm hoping it's got a bit calm, but I'm hoping we can get some bait in again, get the rods back on the spots, and we'll pinch another one later on. It's still early. I've still got a couple of nights to go as well. So I'm going to crack on, and I'll catch you in a bit, and we'll go through some rigs. And yeah, hopefully we'll get another. Fish on. Not sure if it's very big, but we've managed to get a take. Last knockings. Starting to go dark. Come on, don't take me in the snags. Don't want to lose it like the first one. There's a lily pad down there. Every time straight in there. You must know. Come on. It's starting to come in a little bit. I think it knows now. It's beaten. I think it's a mirror. I hope it's a mirror, because the last one I had was a common. It'd be nice to get a mirror to change it up a bit. Gosh, another tip. Yeah, it's a mirror. Nice. Oh, it's a good looking fish, I think. Let a bit of line off. You've seen the net.
I was stood near the rod when it went. I heard a few bleeps, but it was actually on the other rod. And then this was a drop back while I was watching it. He's dropped the lead. Yep, rig's done its job. And we in. No, no. Come on. There we are. Come on. Oh. Thought it was ready. It's woke up. It's definitely woke up. Oh, what's going on? There we go. There we go. I hope the hook dump doesn't pull now. No. No. There we are. There we are. Number 2. That'll do. I managed to do it again. Knackered. What a fight that was. But I've got an absolute beauty. It's not huge. 20 pounds 6, 20 pound 8, shaking a bit in the scales. My arm was absolutely knackered. But it's a good looking fish. Lovely looking there. Let's get you up. There we go. How about that? Absolute cracker, isn't it? Happy with that. Some really nice scales on both sides of this one. Caught again on a bottom bait. In fact, it's from the same spot as the last one. I think they're definitely holding up in that area. It's definitely the place to be. Just spin around, have a look at the other side. What a fish. There we go. And again. Buzzing with that one. Right, again, get it back, get the rod rebaited, and hopefully get another one. Ciao for now. Yes. This is actually on a pop-up. I've changed to a pop-up last night. I put a PVA bag out. I wasn't sure about putting too much bait in. I was thinking maybe putting a bit too much bait in. So I was trying to pinch a bite with a PVA bag. And it's worked. Yeah, first one of the session on a wivvy pill rig. I like using the oh no, it's a common. It's definitely a common. Yeah, when it comes to using
Fishing a PVA bag. Can't beat using the withy pill rig. I think it's nice and compact and short. Less likely to links off a fin. Less likely to tangle. And it seems to get them. There it is. Just nope. Seen a net. There we go. There we go. Go on to the net. Oh no. My arm's gonna fall off. There's a good bit of depth in here. You see, it's like 4 or 5 foot in the margin, so when you're fighting them, it's a good fight every time. I'm playing them under the tip. There we go. There we go. Nope. Nope. And there we go. We have got number 3. Morning. 6 o'clock in the morning and I've cracked it again. This one, really nice common. Find a way in. It's going to be this big, to be honest. But I was putting some bait out on a right-hander, just a few boilies, because I've not put any bait in last night, even though I had a fish late on. I was assuming there was a lot of bait left over that they were picking at. So as I found out there's 62 fish in here, that's exactly how many there is. And I was thinking, if they're not feeding, they might not be picking up all the bait. So on the left-hander, I put a PVA bag, a little withy peel rig, and it has done the trick. I've got an absolute cracking 25-pound common carp. Absolute cracker. How's about that? It's a cracker, isn't it? Buzzing with that one. Absolutely buzzing. Just what you need first thing in the morning. Yesterday morning it was absolutely pissing it down. So I'm glad the weather's cleared up as well. Chuffed to bits with that one. Absolutely chuffed to bits. Right, have a look at the other side quickly. Gently spin you around. Come over. Now and have a look. Get you up. There we go. How about that? That will do me. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits. This is the 3rd fish, so I've lost one. And up to 3. So I'm averaging 2 takes a day at the minute. Absolutely, yes. And again, we'll get this one back. It's another PVA bag, I think, on this one. Same again, might as well, it's obviously worked. And then, hopefully, get number 4. Right then, so that's 3 fish in the bag. Absolutely, what a result that is. I'm buzzing with that, to be honest. And what, 3 20s? 20, it's £20, 6, 21, to check, 21, 25. Absolutely, yeah, happy. I didn't even know what was in here. I've been told there's 62 fish, but no, how big, I haven't got a clue. But that's part of the excitement, I guess, when you're fishing somewhere and you don't really know what's in there. You know, you've never caught any of the fish in there before because you never fished it. So yeah, it's something new, learning curve. I've learned from the one I lost that there's some snags and lily bed under the water that you can't see close in. Learned my lesson from that. Hopefully won't be losing anymore. Well, I hope I can get another chance to lose another fish. But obviously get it in. 2 commons, 1 mirror, and 2 on a bottom bait, 1 on a withy peel rig. Yeah,
So I'm gonna stick to that now. PVA bag, active mix in that, and a bit of pellet, a little pop-up obviously with your pool, and bottom bait and the other one just a scattering around it, 10, 20, 30 buoys at the most every 2-3 hours. Not too much. I think I put a little bit too much in at the beginning. After they had that first fish, I was getting a bit carried away. I'm thinking, get some bait in, fill it in. It didn't work out because it went dead after that, so learnt my lesson, called it a day, held back, and just put a scattering in every 2-3 hours now, and it seems to be working. PVA bag on the other one, happy days. So now I'm going to get something to eat because it's about 7-8 o'clock now, and then that'll get me ready for the day and hopefully more fish in the bag. See you later.